of debt collectors, because they went to debt, not debt collectors, but loan sharks. They find themselves at the mercy of loan sharks, because they went to the loan sharks and said, please give me 10,000, I'll return it being 15,000. Please give me 20,000, I'll return it being 30,000. And there's no loan shark who's going to say, I don't like that offer. They will accept that offer. But here's the thing. When you can't pay, you will be the one who's sobbing in the night. You will be the one with endless tears. Why? You liked something, you loved something, and you thought, I'm going to do what I can to get this. And your only solution was to go for a loan. So you see that things that we love at times are the ones that ruin our lives. The things that we so much love, that we so much like, are the very same things that mess up our lives. And now today, you have a need for change. And I'm encouraging you today to say, it's not over. I'm saying to you, don't give up. You can still change your finances. You can still change your life. You can still change your business. You can still change whatever that's messed up in your life. Never lose hope. Never give up. God is with you. Continue. Fight on. Fight on. Why? Change is a journey. Change must be ongoing. Now, moving on, I'd love to say to you, yes, change is something that only you can do. Change is something that only you can do. No one can change you, and no one can change your life for you. You've got to change it for yourself. Now, I want to move on to the 5 things about choices, personal choices that we make. Have you noticed that in your life, or have you noticed that where you are currently, it is because of the choices that you made? And I know it's a hard pill to swallow. Let me give you this example. Someone gets an opportunity to go to school. Someone gets an opportunity to go to school. They do, the sub A, the sub B, you'll forgive me, I'm from the old generation. They do the sub A, the sub B, standard 1, standard 2, standard 3, 4, 5. And then when they get to Form 1, when they get to standard 6, then their marks go down. And they go down because now they start going to the toilet to have some smoke, go to the toilet to have some daha. They now bunk classes. They now focus on girls or focus on boys and so forth. And then the next thing, they never seen in school, or at school. The next thing, they start missing classes, they start missing school. Those are choices. And then that very same person who never completed school today finds it difficult to find a job, to get a job. They find it difficult. And what is it that they say? The government promised us 1 million jobs. Oh, the government promised us such a number of jobs. The government said they will work on youth employment, and today I'm not employed. Today I don't have a job. What is the government doing for me? This government is useless. Cyril Ramaphosa and his government are useless. Whoa. The choices that you made to bunk school have put you where you are today. The choices that you made not to do your schoolwork, the choices that you made not to take with a level of seriousness that was required your schoolwork has put you where you are today. Today you are unemployable, not because someone bewitched you. And it's so easy for us to say, the devil has caused me to be unemployed. The devil has given me poverty. Stop blaming the devil for all your faults. It is the choices that you made in the past. You chose not to go to class. You chose not to take school serious. And today you find it difficult to get a job. Why? You made the choices. And it's not only with school. There are many things that we chose in the past, and somehow our lives are a result of those choices that we made. So choices, unfortunately, when we make them, at that very moment when we make a choice, they feel good. And this is one thing that I've learned in life. One moment of pleasure, one moment of excitement can completely destroy one's life. One moment of pleasure. It reminds me of a guy in the Bible, Samson. He slept on Delilah's thighs. The Bible does not even say that he got intimate with her. He just slept on Delilah's thighs, and that was it. His mission died. The goal, the purpose, the vision that God had with Samson's life, it died. It died. Why? He chose to sleep on the yellow bone's thighs, Delilah, and kapush. His life was destroyed. Now, be careful not to utterly destroy your life because of one moment of pleasure. There are a lot of people, for an example, who made a choice to taste alcohol. Today, they're alcoholics. Today, they can't live without alcohol. There's a young man who chose to take a pair of cigarettes, or not even a pair of cigarettes, just one cigarette, and smoke it. Today, that person is a heavy smoker. Why? A choice was made. A choice was made. And I'm asking myself this question: how many exciting choices did we make in the past? But unfortunately today, they have completely destroyed our lives, or they have negatively affected our lives. You made a choice to open up a loan, and today, life is difficult. But nonetheless, let me continue with what I wanted to mention to you. But I want to continue with this story as I emphasize Indaba Yama choices, or as I emphasize this thing about personal choices. It is said that, now I'm also relating another story. So the story goes this way. There was a professor who was close friends with a young man in his 16. Now, as his close friend, of course, this young man, each time he comes back from school, he would go to the professor's house and say, "Professor, hey man, please help me with maths, please help me with science," and the professor would help. And at some point, he would come with life questions. And each time he would ask questions, the professor would give him good answers. And the young man would have answers and it would be okay. But as time went on, the young man got bothered with the fact that each time he went to the professor with questions, and with questions that he thought they were very hard and complicated, but each time the professor would answer and give correct answers and give good answers. So he goes to the professor and says, "Prof, I'm worried, man. Each time I ask you questions, you always come with solid answers. You always come with good and correct answers." The professor says to him, "It's fine, my son. I understand, but maybe let me give you one more chance. Go and consult with anyone you can consult with. Come up with a question you believe is very difficult for me to answer. And once you've decided on that question, come and ask that question. And let's see if ever will fail or will pass." The young man